Police say that they were called to that scene at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. The bodies were found on Inglewood Common near Walcott Drive. That's in the city's Irvington neighborhood. Our Jana Katsuyama joins us now live at the scene. Jana, I know you're just now getting on the scene. I'm sure that authorities are remaining a bit tight-lipped about their investigation, but what can you tell us so far?
Well, they're still here after 5 hours at this apartment complex. And if you take a look behind me, you can see that there is a lot of yellow tape here. They are really trying to keep people away from this area where they said they got that call at 1 o'clock. Now, police say that when they arrived, they found 3 people dead inside an apartment. There was an adult woman and 2 young juveniles, and police just this hour told me that it was a girl and a boy somewhere under the ages of 10 years or younger. They are still investigating to confirm the relationship between the children and the woman. But police called in their investigators who've been basically examining evidence and created a perimeter around the apartment. Here's what the lieutenant had to say about the next steps.
Speaking to witnesses, speaking to family members or friends, trying to paint a picture on what happened earlier today and maybe what happened in the lives of these individuals prior to today. Obviously we'll be working with the coroner's office to determine a cause and manner of death. Any kind of evidence like cell phone video or ring video, we've asked the public if they have any video of the area to please make that available to detectives upon request.
Now, one thing I want to note is I was talking to some of the police officers, and they say they are using a scanning device to create basically a 3D image of the apartment area, both outside as well as inside, where they found those 3 people dead. And they said they're going to use that as part of their investigations. Again, as we mentioned earlier, they are not looking for a suspect, and they don't believe that there is any threat to the general public. Police say that the woman does appear to have been a resident of the apartment here, and right now it's just a very sad thing, something which one of the officers mentioned was very difficult for some of the police officers entering in and seeing those children there inside. But still a lot of questions that they're trying to answer, and the coroner's office has been called out here. They are conducting their own investigation, and we'll bring you any updates and details through the evening and coming up on KTVU.com and the 10 o'clock news.
All right, Jana, one of those questions being a potential relationship between the 3 people, the 3 victims. Do we know anything about how they may be connected?
They are still trying to figure that out, Heather, and this is a difficult situation because they said they got a phone call. They're trying to figure out who it was who had called them initially, but it sounds like it was somebody who came up into the scene and saw these 3 people. So definitely, they're trying to do their due diligence and make sure that they cover every single possible bit of evidence before they make a public announcement.
Yeah, as you mentioned, this investigation is still in its early stages. All right, Jana Katsuyama, live there in Fremont. Thank you.